We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Detroit Tigers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. Standing in, Jamal Shorty, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And another foul ball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
No one out with a runner at second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bonds has a play. 1 out. So here's Matt Kemp now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And a neck high fastball that time. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And now the runner's trying for third. Line to the right side. Gardner brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Digging in, Cannon Pride. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Cannon Pride.
And he takes ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. Here's Manny Machado now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Manny Machado becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Bull Tripp is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit. So that plate appearance extends the inning for Ian Kinsler. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Brett Gardner now, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Too low, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And he strikes him out, so a missed opportunity at the plate. Into the box now, Matt Adams. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Adams is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting 5th.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Cabrera. He can't get to it. This one's down. So striding forward now, number 14. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. The 0-2 delivery. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit. And now this is bobbled in left. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Markakis is on his way home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Here's Brandon Phillips. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. In with it quickly is Gardner, however, and that holds the runner at third. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Right to Iglesias. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Catcher.
Here comes Seth. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead.
A swing and a miss. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Into the box, Ruben Bonds.
Catcher. Ruben
from the stretch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a pop-up now. Adams is there for it. He's got it one away. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Nope. Changeup stayed low that time for ball three.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Digging in to try it again, Cannon Pride. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and two away following the RBI ground ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 14 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Ender Inciarte. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Tripp sprinting after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jamal Shorty. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
Matt Kemp is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the. Striding in once again, Manny Machado. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Manny
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Center fielder number
So
99.
coming to the plate, Bull Tripp. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. So digging in now, Ian Kinsler. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 2-1 on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Throw over to the bag. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Runner goes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's on the move again from first. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. And now he's on the move again for second. Pitch popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. So stepping in, Brett Gardner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though. Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a looper to left. Coming on for it is Hicks. He can't get there as it falls in. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here. In this one. He's set and the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
And here's another one that misses to the Tiger right fielder as he moves ahead 2-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
A throw behind the runner at second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. Here it is on 3-1. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
The left fielder, number 53.
Stepping into the box, Melky Cabrera. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Adams comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Machado has room in foul territory. 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. This is line to left. And Markakis has got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, number 14. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And that misses 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Digging in, Brandon Phillips. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. He's got it to Iglesias for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready now, Aaron
Now
Hicks.
batting,
He's 0 for
fielder,
1 thus far.
Aaron Hicks.
And he lays off there 1-0.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Runners on the move for second. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The batter.
Stepping up to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pride is there, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Ruben Bonds. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Ruben Bonds.
Hit on the ground, but foul. Hit hard, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Phillips is there, and he's retired, 1 away. Settling in now, Jose Iglesias, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And a ball, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop. The 2-0 on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Markakis shading to his right. 2 down. At the plate, Cannon Pride. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Center fielder, number 11.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Digging in once again, Jamal Shorty. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here it comes on 1-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cabrera on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So here's Matt Kemp now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Lays off 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
Step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play. Here's Manny Machado now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Third baseman.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Bull Tripp.
Bull Tripp stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. So striding in, Ian Kinsler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Right fielder.
Strike.
Brett Gardner.
Daniel Feliz is going to take over here in inning
number 18, Daniel Feliz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Brett Gardner is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Jose Bautista is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should. We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in. Here's Melky Cabrera. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the... Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Here's Matt Adams now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Matt Adams.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown a fastball yet. Right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And there's his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-0 delivery. Just a tick behind for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Swing and a miss there by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the first out. Striding in once again, number 14. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Line hard deep into left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Here's Brandon Phillips. He doubled early.
Spin number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Darren Smiley will
Now
come on and make.
Tigers, number 44.
Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Got a piece. It's 2-2. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher Kurt Suzuki.
Xavier Montes and
pitching for the Tigers, number 21, Xavier.
And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Donald.
Number 84, Donald Nakamura.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off. Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 1 run is scored. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. On the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-3 game. Ready for another. minutes.
Jamal. Shorty.
Blaine Hardy answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but
Blaine Hardy.
working to keep them in the game here. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. 2 out, bases loaded. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. On the ground up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not. Ready for another shot now. Ruben. Bonds 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Ruben.
Joe Kelly
Bonds.
enters to do the pitching in the bottom.
Now pitching for Atlanta. Number 50.
Seth Smith is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll reach first safely. Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. Standing in, Cannon Pride.
Number 1. Cannon.
Chris Medlin will come on in relief.
Now pitching for the Braves. Number 63.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Medlin.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here. Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Ground ball left side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third. Digging in to try it again. Manny Machado. He's working on a 1.
Manny Machado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Medlin a look to first. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Ball.
2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Adams is there, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in and looking for more. Bo Tripp. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First things first, here's a throw over. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 5-5 ball game. So we've got runners at the corners here. 1 away. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Hit back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte on the run. 2 gone. Into the box now, Jose Bautista. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. A high fastball is in there. strike two.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 3 runs already home here. Now both runners are breaking. Struck him out. Struck him out again. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Matt Kemp. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. So stepping in, Matt Adams. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-1. Here it comes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And he'll dive back in safely. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Striding into the box, Nick Markakis. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Striding in, number 14. Three hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Danny Santana will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And that misses ball 1.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 3-0 now. Here's the 3-0. And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
This is the strangest at bat, Matt. We're sitting here with a 3-2 count, and there has not been one pitch in the strike zone yet. The hitter's being a little too aggressive. Take your walk if he's going to give it to you.
Once again, a 3-2. And the runner's coming home. Line towards center field. Trepp hauls it in, and now the runner at third doesn't know what's going on. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. Now at the plate, Melky Cabrera. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Melky Cabrera.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hicks is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, James McCann. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Right side, hit hard, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Digging in, Cannon Price.
First baseman, Cannon Price.
Arodys Vizcaíno takes the call from the pen.
Number 38, Arodys Vizcaíno.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Santana.
The
Now
0-1.
catching,
Good looking
number 34,
sinker on the inside
James
corner.
McCann.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Cannon Pride becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So a masterful job. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Brandon Phillips.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. To Iglesias for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Catcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
Newhouser.
Rusty Newhouser stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Center fielder.
Stepping up to the plate.
Enter Inciarte. Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring
number 44.
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The next 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And this one gets away. A throw to the plate, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away. At the plate, Jamal Shorty.
Jamal
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
The 0-2 home. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cabrera on the move, and that will end up a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 0-2 once more. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Smoke toward third. Kinsler for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of. Now at the plate, Bull Tripp. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles.
Center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out toward second. Phillips is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here.
Kinsler
starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Got him. Here's Brett Gardner now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2-1 home now to Gardner. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Jose Bautista would be next. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie. Digging in, Matt Kemp. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Designated hitter, Matt.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. Standing in, Matt Adams. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Now a ball bounced foul near Wash. Third base coach Ron Washington. There's a line drive that'll be over the head of Iglesias and on into left center field for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. So a big moment in the ball game here. Nick Markakis. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
Danny Santana.
And this is sliced foul into the stands. Adam Warren takes over on the mound in a tie ball game.
Number 43.
First and second now, 1 man out.
Warren
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone. That's a nice job of spoiling that pitch right there. Fastball away with 2 strikes, and to foul it off and get a piece of it, that's a nice job.
Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Here's Brandon Phillips. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0. Ball 2. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Aaron Hicks would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that's over. 3-1. Swing, strike 2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So stepping in, Jose Bautista. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Designated hitter, Jose.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. The hitters get back there and go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Phillips backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Here's
The
Melky
left fielder,
Cabrera.
number
It was a
53.
flyout for him in his last trip.
Cabrera.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And that one's wide to the mark. Ball three.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And he lays off. Ball four. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
34, James McCann.
Here's the first pitch. James McCann comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him.
And the throw is in time to get him. Ready now, Aaron Hicks. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Aaron.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his left. Iglesias. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Digging in for his second at bat, Rusty Newhouser. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Bases are empty. One man out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes Gardner, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Center fielder, number 11.
Now in the box, Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Swing, line drive. That's gonna, and no, it's caught out there. Looked like. Digging in, Jose Iglesias. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. 2-0.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Ball three, the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going.
Number 1. Cannon.
Stepping up now, Cannon Pride. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it. Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Jim Johnson enters to make an appearance.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Atlanta, number 53, Jim Johnson.
Here's the first pitch. Runners going. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. The tag, and he is out at second. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Full count now. 3-2. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first, and we are going to the... Striding in once again, Jamal Shorty. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Jamal.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So here's Matt Kemp now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
The 1-2 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Matt Adams is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Machado has got it, and the side. Ready for another chance. Bull Tripp. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles.
Center fielder, Bull Tripp.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Number 3, second baseman.
Here's the first pitch.
Ian Kinsler.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Inciarte on the run. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a bunt attempt here. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. Digging in once again, Jose Bautista. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Now the 2-0. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. The 3-0. A tough sinker on the inside corner. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Melky Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll mean a... Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first down. Ready for another shot now, Danny Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Phillips. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Now the 2-1. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Shoots this one to first. That's in there. Base hit. Santana heads for the plate. Throwing to second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Digging into Shane Green will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Hit hard on the ground to third. Machado is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rusty Newhouser. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Phillips rounds the corner and is headed home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now an 8-6 game.
Number 11. Enter Inciarte.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Hard on the ground towards short. Backhanded. On to second for the force out, and the side is digging in. James McCann. He'll lead things off against Jim Johnson, who looks for the save in this one. Ryan.
Number 76, Ryan Mansfield.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Hicks over to his right, makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Jose Iglesias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in, Cannon Pride. Sam Freeman enters from the pen now as they...
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 39.
Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Manny Machado now. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Machado awaits the 2-0. The high fastball is in there. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he will put this one away. And the Braves finally put this one to bed in 12 innings as the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 8 runs on 19 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Tigers, 6 runs, 17 hits. 2 errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Comerica Park, a sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.